Good morning from Providence. Today I am super excited because we are going to Boston. Boston is my favorite American city. I haven't been there in a few years, so I'm really excited to go. My parents are staying behind. My dad sustained a foot injury yesterday. It's a very long story, but let's just say he is going to be staying inside along with my mom today to rest and recover, so he's ready to go for our final day of our vacation tomorrow. So it'll just be four of us going to Boston, which is unfortunate, of course, but I'm still super excited to be going. We're taking the train from Providence up to Boston. I think it's like 45 minutes, something like that on the train. I love trains, so that's another exciting aspect of today as well. I don't really know exactly what we're going to do once we get up there. I don't even care. I know my brother has some ideas, so we'll see what happens when we get there. So I'll take you with me for what hopefully will be a super fun day in Boston. We are on the 10:57 train to Boston, but it is delayed to 11:06, so we have a little while to wait. We made it to Boston, so now we're off to do some sightseeing. I think we're heading towards the Boston Common area to start off with and just seeing what we can do while we're here for a few hours. I am off on my own and I am following the Freedom Trail, which is a trail marked with red brick going all through the city to historic sites throughout Boston. So I'm just basically going to walk this trail as much as I can until it's time to go back. So I think our first stop is going to be a really cool cemetery where some very important people are buried. This is Granary Burial Ground. Some very old graves here. These were the victims of the Boston Massacre, which in a lot of ways started the Revolutionary War. So some of the first people who died for independence, in a sense. And that is right next to the gravesite of Sam Adams. This is my favorite building in all of Boston. It's the old State House. Declaration of Independence was read from that balcony. And then down below is the spot where the Boston Massacre occurred. What always makes me laugh is that the first time I was in Boston, this monument was in the middle of a street, and you had to run out when the traffic was light to take a picture of it, but they've pedestrianized it in the last number of years. But yeah, my favorite spot in Boston. I find it kind of amazing. You have this old, historic, really important building, and then modern Boston. Here's Faneuil Hall. As you may have noticed, there's lots of cow sculptures around town. I'm not sure what those are meant for, but they're pretty cool. So Faneuil Hall was a meeting house where people of Boston got together to try to talk about what problems they were having with British rule at the time. So I'm going to walk around this building to the right, and then we'll come to Quincy Market, where I'll probably stop and get something to drink. So let's go over there. So walking around Faneuil Hall, following the red line, and we come to Quincy Market. There's lots of food stalls in there. I'll walk through it. And then on the outside, you can see there's some food stuff too. I'll zoom in a bit. So outside eating, some outside stalls. There's often music over here in the evenings. A bar. Let's walk through Quincy Market. So as you can see, it's basically a ginormous food court now. Let's find something to drink. I think a smoothie sounds good. Looks like they have tons of options. I got raspberry and mango twist. It's raspberries with a raspberry and mango sorbet, and it's really, really good. I am in the North End neighborhood of Boston, which is an Italian neighborhood, as you can tell by the flag there. Tons of Italian restaurants. It kind of smells like Italian food on the streets, which, let me tell you, isn't bad. So I'm just continuing my way along the Freedom Trail, just past the Paul Revere House. I think I'm heading to Old North Church right now. Oops. We stopped for cannoli. Ellie, is it delicious? Yeah. So I got two mini cannolis. This one is vanilla custard inside and dipped in pistachios. And this one has whipped cream inside dipped in almonds. Back to South Station to catch our train back to Boston. Time for some cookies.
Favorite thing was the frog pond and the cannoli. The frog pond because I got to go in it and play in the water, and the cannoli because it was sweet.